Watching her strolling in the night, so white, wondering why it's only after dark. In her eyes, a distant firelight burns bright, wondering why it's only after dark. Find myself in her room, feel the fever of my doom, falling through the floor. I'm knocking on the devil's door, yeah. In the dawn, I wake up to find her gone, and a note says only after dark. Burning in the flame. Now I know her secret name. You can tear her temple down, but she'll be back and rule again, yeah. In my heart, a deep and dark and lonely part wants her and waits for after dark, after dark, after dark, after dark.
Eso. We gotta start this out right. Hey, let's do it.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version. All right, Paulie, let's go. Jeez. That's better. Crack out.
Buenos dias, everybody. Buenas tardes, noches, wherever you're at. This is the Latino Slant. My name is PAULIE. I hope you're well. If this is your first time hanging out with us, bienvenidos. Mi casa es su casa. My channel's your channel. And yeah, we have a fun one tonight. Imagine that. It has been a week from last week to this week, a week of highs and lows, a lot of craziness and a lot of goodness in the world of the Latino Slant. So we're just happy that you guys are here. And before I bring on my awesome guests and as we start this countdown of your favorite Robert Rodriguez movies of all time, I want to say hello to you guys. How about that? Let's see who's here. I know who was the first guy to put his decision down. Brandon Lauren Maxwell. Orale, Dave Bob. Bud Boy Productions. Member to the channels. All these guys are members. Dee Myers. Eric K. Good to see you guys. My boy Krusty Moco. Está en la casa. Blow your nose, mijo. Kaylee D is here. Hey, Kaylee. Creation by Mo. 1999. Hello. Hello, Creation. Hello. Pues mira, Rick Sanchez, PhD. And he loves Alita, Battle Angel. Very cool. Oh, look at one of the bosses is here. He's checking in on us. It's a good tune. That was a great tune. That was Tito and Tarantula from the Dusk Till Dawn soundtrack, After Dark. And he's supplied a lot of music to Robert's movies. And so we had to play one of his. Mexican Iron Man. No Latino Slant is complete without a Mexican Iron Man. Darth has to. So yeah, he liked that song, huh? What's up, Soul Assassin? And Purple Valkyrie. Hola, mi corazón. For $5. Muchísimas gracias, Mexican Iron Man. Let's go get it. Rodriguez movies and that song. Shall I make this my new rant theme? You know what? You've been on a tear. You need a theme song, brother. That absolutely. And when I say a tear, that's a good thing. Oh, Eric K for $2. Well, $1.99. Great singing. Better than I for sure. You know what? I gotta say, I didn't warm up and I felt it. When you do you know, we do karaoke every Friday nights. I'm warming up and drinking tea all day long, you know, preserving and getting those vocal cords ready. Arwen Avalon, evening. Hello there. Welcome. I'm so glad new people are actually letting us know that they are here in the chat, new to our channel, at least. Luffy is God. Hello, Luffy. Mr. H. Hail Polly, guest in the chat, just dropping in to say hello as I have to go to work, but hope everyone is well and having a great day. Enjoy the stream. To everybody here, hope you can listen, at least, if not later, for sure. Oh, man, and Ords Board. What's up, Ords? ¿Qué pasó, homie? And we have también Brandon the Infinite Wolf. Okay, I'm glad you guys are all here. And as voted by you guys, I've been holding on to this list. I think it's a couple months old. We have the top 5 movies of all time chosen by you guys from director Robert Rodriguez, who was born and raised in San Antonio, Texas. And he's got, I think, 10 or 11 siblings who are also artists as well. His wonderful parents are still with us. He's got an amazing family. I know a few of the siblings, just incredibly talented people. So I'm excited to be doing this countdown. But, you know, I cannot do it alone. Oh, no. This is familia. This is the Latino Slant. And I asked these 2 incredible people to join us. So, you know, it's ladies first here. You know, we're caballeros aquí. Aquí, caballeros. We love our machismo here, so we introduce first.
Hi, like what? We are talking about some awesome freaking movies. My hair is a mess. Look at that.
You talk about, look at that. What an intro, everybody. Mandy Summers.
In my amazing Wacoso shirt.
You know,
Yeah.
did you know that your t-shirt shut down the internet as far as the Latino Slant was a couple of weeks ago?
What?
So remember when I asked you if I could do that screenshot and I made a little poster?
Yeah.
I put it up on the community board on YouTube for members. I don't know. It was like, anyways, it said, you know, membership, private stream, you know, we'll see you soon. YouTube took it down. They took the stream down because I guess it was like a porno algorithm, and then the photo.
I have that effect. It seems.
Well, we love you here. This is your second time here, and we're
It
so
is. I'm so excited.
yeah. So everyone's saying hello to Mandy in the chat. Thank you guys. Remember to share this link, share this show. It's a nice special show. I'm gonna count down some cool movies, but I can't do it without one of my one of the first dudes that gave me a shot and put me on his channel. I had two subs. I had 2 subs, Mandy. I had my mom, 3. My mom, Romy, and Mexican Iron Man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
My brother, Stone Cold Loki.
Hola, Senora Mandy. Hola, amigo Paulie. How are you both doing?
Hola, how are you?
Thank you so much, Paulie, for those kind words. Thank you, brother, man. I've loved having Paulie on my channel. I've loved getting a guest on Latino Slant. And, of course, I love the awesome, brilliant, and beautiful Mandy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Mandy is just deceptively brilliant and funny.
Yes. And she's got claws. Kitty's got claws. Don't even think she doesn't.
Right. That's a Southern woman right there.
That right there.
That there.
Right there. So before we start talking about Robert and his movies, 2 more came in. Brandon, who's a member of the channel, Infinite Wolf, Hola Paulie, Sin City's my jam.
Right. Sin City was amazing.
We're gonna have a good time talking about this.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Well, Bud Boys. Yes, we don't want to get busted, but and that shirt will soon be back on sale. We still have a demand for those shirts, but we have to change our supplier. But you know, that's all good. And then Mexican Iron Man for $5. Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you can read this for me. Would that be cool?
What? Yeah, no problem. Wait, what? It's Mandy, the menacing babe who got Paulie's channel locked for 24 hours. Hey, love bug. Hello, Mexican Iron Man. Like I said, I had that effect on the YouTubes. They seem
Right.
to see me and think that it's other things for some reason.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So I'm glad you guys were excited to count down with me this list. And I don't know if you guys are fans yourselves. I don't know what your favorite movies are, but just like your first impression on director Robert Rodriguez and his films, Mandy.
Oh my God. Like I had to go down the list. I never know who directs stuff. So I pulled him up and I looked at his list. I love like literally everything he's ever done. Like seriously, like there was like maybe 2 on there that I hadn't seen, but I just went down. I was like, loved it. Like, I mean, no, he's amazing. Oh my gosh. No, he's awesome. He is awesome. Sin City though is my, that is my jam right there. I loved that movie. I thought that just the colors, the direction in that movie was so freaking amazing. It really was.
Were you able to see it recently or again? Or
No. I actually I bought it again. I haven't seen it in like, I don't know, 10 years or something. So I bought it. And then I had all intentions of watching it, and then I just kind of fell asleep and didn't. So it's been a while since I've seen it, but I bought it again. I'm gonna watch it probably tonight when I get done streaming. I'm gonna cut because I love that movie so freaking much, and Desperado, of course, which is amazing. Another amazing. He's just amazing. He's awesome.
Mr. Loki, how about yourself?
Desperado, 15-year-old Loki sitting down with his buddies in a theater, and I'm laughing my ass off at Steve Buscemi telling that story, and in walks the biggest Mexican you've ever seen, and I'm laughing my ass off, and they're looking at me, and we get out of the theater. Why the hell were you laughing so hard at the beginning? I'm like, because Steve Buscemi's one of us. He's telling that story, and he's exaggerating the shit out of it. In walks the biggest Mexican, and all I saw was his eyes.
Wow.
And then From Dusk Till Dawn, and, and Sin City, and Alita Battle Angel. This guy can do anything. Give him a camera, give him a director's chair, and he can make sci-fi, he can make comedy, he can make action, he can make western, he can make anything. He is on par with who my favorite director, who just happens to be in Desperado and From Dusk Till Dawn, Quentin Tarantino. He is neck and neck with Quentin Tarantino.
I agree with that 100%. Because when you go down the list of what he's done, nothing is like anything else. It is all so freaking different and all so amazing. It's incredible. The talent that Mr. Rodriguez has is just through the. I mean, I cannot believe how talented he is. It's incredible.
It really is. And we got to see, Romy, we got to see Desperado last night.
Ooh,
And I hadn't seen it in years. Because it was between that or From Dusk Till Dawn, it's very rare that we can see a movie together that, where it's like, it's for my YouTube purposes, for my channel, and that Romy will like it. Oh my God. She loved Desperado. We love Desperado. I mean, it's better than ever. And it's like, from the mid 90s. I mean, I'm very excited, and we might have a surprise guest from Desperado. I've been talking about it during the day, but really quick, let me thank all those people that gave the regalitos, those awesome gifts of super chats. I mean, that's pretty beautiful, man. Thank you guys so much. Let me let's play let's give Mandy a choice here. I got a grito, I got a dancing woman, or I have a chihuahua. What'd you like?
Dancing woman? Okay. Yeah, right?
Here's an abuela. She's a dancing grandma. Here we go.
Getting jiggy with it.
Man, she was good.
That's real footage from a friend of mine when she was in Cuba recently, and I'm like, this woman's amazing. Can I use this footage?
Right? She was good.
And she had a big ass. Did you notice her big old cigar she had?
I did. I'm liking that. A nice Cuban. Yeah, that's awesome.
There was a request from Brandon the Infinite Wolf. He gave one of our super chats for Pumpkin the Chihuahua. Here we go.
Oh, so cute.
Looks
like my old puppy Sebastian. He used to ride in a purse.
Well, Pumpkin's always with us. She hasn't been with us in spirit. She hasn't been with us in over a year. She's always over my shoulder, right over there. And she's always with us in the super chats. And we've had 2 new rescues that that have been filling our hearts. So it's all good stuff.
Precious.
So let's get going at number 5 from the year 2001, voted by you guys, Spy Kids. Spy Kids, yeah.
Which I was really surprised as I was going down the list of what he's done to see Spy Kids on there. I was like, oh my gosh, she did Spy Kids too? That's incredible. I remember this movie. I was like, I don't know, I was just out of high school or right there out of high school. And I remember going and seeing this, and it was good. It's a good kids movie. I loved it.
And it goes to show he can do anything. He really can.
Anything, right? This was yet another one that was just so good.
Well, it was so surprising because it was out of his wheelhouse. Well, what we thought at the time, I thought at the time was completely out of his wheelhouse. A kids film?
Right.
And yet, if you remember, Bedhead, which was his first short, was I believe he used either his 2 kids or his nephews or even his. I gotta remember who he used. If anyone in the chat's a real Rodriguez fan, Bedhead. But you know, it makes sense. And he's always had little kids, even in Desperado. He's had a really great connection with kids in his movies, you know, and kind of protecting them. And but no, Spy Kids kicked ass, man. You know, and it had a great balance of adult. I mean, the parents, Antonio Banderas and Carla Gugino. I mean, wow.
And then not just the parents, man. You got Terry Hatcher, you got Cheech Marin, you've got Danny Trejo, you've got Mike Judge, you've got all these wonderful cast members that come out and just kick some ass.
Yeah. Yeah. It is silly fun, and it spawned what, 3 or 4 movies, I believe?
Oh, yeah. I think 4 is when it finally kind of stopped, was 4. So it went on. No, this was like it had a huge like following with Spy Kids. There were so many kids that loved this movie, and adults even that could watch this and not like, oh God, not Spy Kids. You know what I mean? Like it still holds up to where you could watch this on Monday and then your kid pull it back out on Tuesday and you got to watch it again, and it's not like, oh man, just you know what I mean? It's a really good. There's a lot of little hidden things within it that are more adult. I think he did an amazing job at adding a little bit of adult humor into this without it being crude or nasty or something that you're like, oh God, with my kids sitting here. He did amazing with that.
Which is an art. That's an art form within itself. You're so right. You're so right. And I guess it's 4 movies here. And Ironcaster is here reminding us much that there was a spinoff from Spy Kids.
Yep. He played Machado.
There sure was.
Awesome. I mean, you know, okay, I'm going to say it right here. Okay. When we get Danny Trejo, okay, I'm going to invite you guys to co-host with me. When we get Danny Trejo, because Danny Trejo is just, I mean, even when I saw Desperado the other night, last night, I'm like, oh my God, he looks so good.
Yes, it's the killer. Yes.
The knife guy.
I saw him last night, right before I went to bed. I was actually watching What We Do in the Shadows. And he was in the lineup on the Vampire Council. And it was I love him so much. He's so, they were talking about, you got all those cool Mexican tattoos. And he was like, yeah, they were like, he's here shirtless as always. It was great. It was amazing.
I mean, I talk about Danny all the time, and really quick, I mean, 53 years sobriety. Wow. What an inspiration.
Yeah.
What an inspiration. I mean,
incredible.
And we can go down just how important Robert Rodriguez is. And, you know, I get emotional. And because, you know, these creators, sometimes they just get roasted for nothing. And it's like we forget what they have done for us. You know, the ones that don't obviously crap on the fans.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, Stone, Loki, were you going to say anything, brother?
As far as Danny Trejo goes, the first time I saw him was, of course, in Desperado. The knife guy. You know him as the guy with the vest full of knives. And the more you see him, the more you realize he has a much bigger range. He's not just an action guy. And this is another actor that can, if you put him in a role, he's going to do that role and he's going to do it well, if not absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think he gets the love for that he honestly totally deserves, of being an actor that could really, you could put him in any part and I think he would absolutely kill it. He's amazing in everything I've ever seen him in. Yes. So, but I don't think he gets the credit for it like he should, because he really is incredible. I
mean, now we're like doing a Danny Trejo stream, but he's awesome. He's got a new book out, and I need to pick it up. And we got another super chat. And I want to answer this, read it. Stephen On, who's a great member of the channel, regalito for $5. El Mariachi from Dusk Till Dawn, Sin City, Alita Battle Angel, Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Machete. No particular order. Nice.
Yeah. And people want to say that, when they did Once Upon a Time in Mexico, that was all, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. That was all Antonio Banderas and Johnny Depp. No. When he comes out in the beginning of that and he's like, where's El? And all he does is call him El. Through the whole movie, all he does is call him El.
Right.
The, not El Mariachi, not Mariachi. Where's El? The. You know it's gonna be.
Where's El?
Where's El?
That's great.
I love it.
And one of my favorite lines, women can do stuff now.
Oh my gosh, that one caught me off. I busted out laughing on that one.
You know who does it really well is Tom. Oh
I can believe that. I'm going to make him do it. I'm going to have to hear this.
Bitch, Tom, man. Women can do stuff now. I fall out, man. Rob Altus, thanks for being here, brother. Thanks for being here. And look who we have here. We have a director who is a prodigy under the tutelage of Robert Rodriguez, Alejandro Montoya Marin. Wow. ¿Qué pasó, brother? It's good to have you here in the chat. He's also a member of the channel. He loves, in his order, Sin City, Desperado, From Dusk Till Dawn, Planet Terror, the Mandalorian episode. Wow.
Okay. That is probably a pretty good lineup that goes along with mine, I think. That is a
fantastic list.
That is. Now, Planet Terror I have not seen in years, but I do remember loving it. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone give a shout out in the chat to Alejandro.
Hi, Alejandro.
Last month, we did a membership stream with him. He showed his movie with us, and he had some of the actors from the film. But Alejandro's like, is just one of us. He's such a cool dude. And we got to get you back because I know you have some big updates in your career. So, you made it to LA. Orale. All right, brother. We're getting together.
Heck
nice.
Look at this guy showing the love. What's this super sticker? What's this one of? Oh, it's a good job. What is that? A Shiba Inu. Okay, with the thumbs up. Thank you, brother.
Aww.
Thank you, brother. Very nice.
Love it. I wonder, Alejandro, with your name, because from the South, I have not heard that name a lot until that Lady Gaga song. So I wonder now how many girls go Alejandro to him, because it kind of makes me want to when I hear the name.
Well, maybe
sorry if you've heard it too much.
No, maybe you can have him on your show one day. You need to check out
him, Alejandro.
Well, yeah, it's like, hey, Alejandro. Everyone's saying everyone's now doing that. One of us. Okay. So let's take a little dance break. What do you guys think?
I think so.
We'll do a little dance break. I always love a cholo with no t-shirt on dancing. Here we go. I love him at the end where he's just shimmying with this, and he's I mean, I don't know who does it better, him or you. I mean, he's.
Oh, it's him. He's got it way. He's got it down way better than I do.
You know, Paulie, I never thought I would say I like something better than something Tarantino did, but when they came out with that double feature, that Death Race and Planet Terror, man, he won up Quentin Tarantino. I was thinking, man, Death Race is going to be great. I can't wait to see Planet Terror. But after I saw it, I was like, man, Planet Terror just wiped the floor with Death Race. He really did. He won up Quentin on that one. He really did.
I mean, yeah. You know, I mean, I'm just thinking about Alejandro's list. I'm like, wow, that's pretty out of the box, especially because I didn't even consider his TV episode, but it's, you know, hey, that's a good list. Okay, back to the viewers poll, what the viewers thought. Number 4 from the year 2005, Sin City.
This movie was one of, I don't know. This is one of those movies. I didn't read the comic. I just didn't know about it. And then
wait, is this the poster?
That's
no, that's not the poster.
That's not
there it is. There it is.
I didn't get to read, like, I didn't know about the comics, right? And then I find out a movie, and I find out it's Frank Miller and, you know, Robert Rodriguez, and I'm like, oh, I gotta see this, right? And I fell in love with this movie. I fell in love with the characters. I went out shortly after that and started buying the comics. I mean, this movie pulled me in so much. The usage of color in this movie was just incredible. I thought it was just so unique. It was so different from any other comic kind of movie I have ever seen. It stands on its own. It is better. I'm going to be honest. I like this better than anything that has been out in like the MCU and I know this has nothing to do with that, but I like it more. I think this is more unique, more different. I loved it. One of my favorites.
I absolutely agree with Mandy. You've got a all-star kick-ass cast. Jessica Alba, Powers Booth. You've got Benicio del Toro. You've got Michael Clark Duncan, who plays just a wall of a character. Rutger Hauer. You've got,
Mickey Rourke.
Yes.
Mickey Rourke is Merv.
Mickey.
Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Or Marv. It was amazing.
And Bruce Willis just nails it as hard again. He
really
my
gosh.
does.
Facts have to be faced. Rosario Dawson was so damn hot.
Oh, right.
Brittany Murphy.
Right.
The late great Brittany Murphy.
Well, Carla.
Yeah.
Carla's oof.
No, this was an amazing, and like I said, it stands apart so much from films that come from comic books, right? This one, it is its own like entity. There is nothing else out there that is like this, and that shows you what an amazing director Rodriguez is to have made this. And his vision was so on point for this. I think it's a beautiful movie.
Well, this is a good question for you, Ironcaster. Was it a gateway movie to get you into comics?
No. I was already into comics. I just didn't know about Sin City being one. I was all into, the Marvel MCU. So I didn't really know about it until I saw the movie. Then I went out and started buying the Sin City comic books because it got me into that line of comics. So, and I loved it.
Patricia Vaughn also makes an appearance in Desperado.
Yeah, there's only a couple of people that have brought Frank Miller's work to life. One of them being Robert Rodriguez. The other was Zack Snyder in 300. That both of those movies use color so differently than other movies, and you can see scenes from the comic in both of those movies. This one, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I love this more than 300. As big as I am into 300, I absolutely love this movie.
I agree with that. The color usage is literally, you could take a snapshot from the movie and hold it up to the comic, and you could probably find a panel that matches somewhere in one of the it's that on point with the way it looks in the comics. He did an amazing job. It was just above and
But, you
beyond
know,
amazing.
But also too the just all the intertwined stories in Sin City as compared to the storytelling in 300. There was just, of course, there was just more. It was very dynamic. I mean, there's these the characters are just insane.
Yeah, and I'd put Sin City up against Pulp Fiction any day of the week. I
I would
love-
too. I agree.
Wow.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
Okay,
I would
wait a minute. In the chat, Pulp Fiction, Sin City 1, Pulp Fiction 2. Sin City 1, Pulp Fiction number 2. I'm gonna put. I mean, oh God, that is a challenge right there.
Well, it's that Pepsi Coke taste test challenge. It really is. God.
Yeah. And we got a couple twos. We got a couple. I got a 0. I got a 0.
You got
Purple.
a 3.
Yeah, a 3.
Maybe he was saying that he liked.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Both.
Michael Gonzalez 1. Michael, thanks for being here. Depends on my mood. That's a good answer.
That is a good answer.
You don't have to choose, bro. You don't have to choose. You don't. It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to choose. Yeah, Sin City.
Yeah, incredible.
Yep. And I knew there was a reason why I'd said have Alejandro on your show, the director, because he just came out with his own comic book.
Really?
Really?
Yep. So
how freaking cool is that? Dude, that is awesome.
Check this out. His comic book is the sequel to his independent film called Monday, which is executive produced by Robert Rodriguez. So, Alejandro, we need to get you on Mandy because Mandy is Miss Comic Books.
Yes. Oh my God. I cannot wait to read what you came up with and to check it out.
I knew there was a reason why I said, and not saying anything bad about you, Loki. I'm just like, I just thought, it's all good. It's all good. I missed the question. What are the numbers? 1 Sin City, 2 Pulp Fiction. So yeah. Nice, man. Look at all these people in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Latino Slant. If you haven't, make sure you're subscribed to everyone here on the panel. And we're just counting down and breaking down your viewer's choice. You guys are your viewers poll, top 5 Robert Rodriguez movies of all time. And I will say this right now. There are some that I left off the list to begin with. So this is their choice out of the 5 that I gave them. So we're just saying that right now. All right, you guys ready to go to the next one?
Yeah. Let's say.
All right. From the year 2019, you have the movie Alita, Battle Angel.
Another amazing and so incredibly different movie that he's done. Look at that.
You talk about dystopia sci-fi future movies. This is one of the top tier dystopia. This is what people try and do and fail all the time.
That's boom. You just nailed that. This is the epitome of that kind of thing. This is everything about this was on point, was perfect. It was understandable for those that may not know that much about stuff. I mean, you can literally sit down, know nothing about it, and this movie is going to pull you in, and you're going to love it. Alita was amazing. It was amazing. It really was. Yeah. I agree. Again, we need a sequel. I agree. We need another one.
And again, all-star casting. All-star casting.
Again, yes. That casting and all of his stuff is on point.
Yes.
It really is. I mean, just oh my gosh, just so much talent in his movies. So
I need to really. I want people to watch me on this one. I love this movie.
Mm.
This is the movie. It was released the same week, I believe, when Captain Marvel was released.
Yep.
You cannot talk about two polar opposites of a film that wanted to be everything that, as far as that female superhero, and did not, to this movie that shattered it, completely shattered it.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie is going to stand the test of time. It's incredible, and I'm a big fan of whenever films celebrate fathers on any level nowadays, because it's just not done.
I know.
Yes.
And it's done in this film where Christoph Waltz, I mean, forget about it. Anything Christoph Waltz, right? Where you know, I mean, he helped her, he helped shape, like any good father, shaped his kid into what she would become. Fuck, man.
Yeah. And speaking of his kid, they say eyes are the window to the soul. When I first saw the testing, how they were going to make her eyes bigger, I was like, this looks like crap. But then you see the final product, all the emotion. She has so much emotion in that movie, and it all comes through those eyes. Magnificent job by the VFX department for making all that emotion show through her eyes.
Exactly. I love when they can make a girl, but also kick ass. You know what I mean? And you don't get a lot of that anymore. You don't get a feminine girl that can kick ass at the same time. So I always appreciate how I got excited watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer the other day, just because at least she wasn't a Mary Sue, right?
That's right.
But no, like you said, in the eyes, the emotion, it's such an amazing movie. It's another one. I do not know how this guy has this much freaking talent, and I would like just a pinky nail worth of his talent. You know, he's incredible.
I mean, I'm so happy we're doing this, and I'm so happy you guys are with me, because, you know, it's one thing for me to shout at the top of a mountain, you know, these Latino directors that I love so much. But, you know, the great directors go beyond race, creed, well, all that stuff. And they are universal. Excuse me, I guess I'm an eye. The great director Luis Valdez, who did Zoot Suit and La Bamba, he said, I write for the universe. And this man is he's one for the universe, you know, and I still have that fool's hope, Mandy and Loki, that Rodriguez can make Star Wars great again. I'm just gonna say it right now.
If anybody could, it would be him. I truly believe that. If anybody could, it would be him.
Yeah. Loki?
Well, me and you, Paulie, have talked about passion before, being passionate about what you do. And Rodriguez is passionate about what he does and has the skill and talent and drive to do it and follow through with it. There was a lot of backroom crap with Alita, and he persevered, and his passion came out in it, and his drive and his ambition to do what he was doing, and it shows in every single minute of Alita. It's there. Wow. And there are people that aren't like that. They're not passionate about what they do. They don't have that flowing, and you can tell in their work. You can tell this guy has the passion, talent, and drive to do anything he puts his mind to. And that's rare. You'll get directors that they're great at Westerns. They made 20 Westerns, and they might be some of the best Westerns you've ever seen. Sure. Some guys do sci-fi, drama, comedy. He can do everything he puts his mind, his passion, and his talent into. I
think his big thing is he creates characters that we can actually feel and love, and actually think about it. You go as all the lists that we've gone through so far.
Yeah.
everybody has their character that they relate to in these, and not in the weird SJW, I need to relate, but I mean, like, you can see yourself in all of his characters. They are so dimensional. They're not just a square, you know what I mean? They branch out. I don't know. He's just so amazing with giving direction to these amazing actors that they choose, and he makes better actors out of them to make it to where you're sad when the movie ends. Like, you're like, no, it's like I want more, you know. And he's one of the few directors that can pull that out of all the people that he is working with. He can pull something out of them that other directors are not able to, that gives you a character that you can genuinely love and root for, and you know, you care about. So yeah,
well, you're hitting every note that the chat is in tune with you, Mandy, and I love you for it, man. Yeah, lady, because so well said, Loki.
Thank you. There was a movie that came out before this that was made in a style similar, but they just didn't. You could see they didn't care about it, and that was Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell could have been a wonderful live action movie.
Look at Mandy.
I remember that one.
Mandy can't control himself. I love it.
Yeah, I remembered that one. Yeah.
For us old school anime and manga fans, that was something we were really looking forward to, and it did not have the heart and the passion it needed. This does. For all those old school manga and anime fans from back in the day, Japanimation they used to call it when I was a kid, all of that can be brought to life. It just has to have someone passionate with the drive and the talent to make it succeed.
Well, let me tell you guys in the chat, I love you guys to death. You have amazing comments, amazing passion, and I'm having such a great time. And in a week, we all have real lives, and those are the ups and downs of real life. Always hit us every day, and we know that people in the chat are subscribers. I'm getting to know some of you guys a little personally as well, so I know some of the challenges that you guys have, and man, we're just so happy that we can be here and entertain you for an hour. So muchísimas gracias to the chat. All right. Number 2, y'all ready?
Number 2.
Ready.
Number 2, from the year 1996.
Boom! This shit was
From
awesome.
dusk till dawn. Oh, this one kind of takes up everyone. Sorry about that. There you go.
I love the picture you chose to
I had to get one of Salma.
Okay, she is one of the most beautiful women in the world, I believe. Look at her. Oh my God. Now, another amazing movie by him, and so incredibly different from the other ones. And again, look at these characters. Every single one of these characters you cared about, right? There was no throwaway character in From Dusk Till Dawn. Even Busini in the beginning, telling the story, like you said, in the beginning, telling the story. There's no character that is not just freaking amazing in this movie. It's so good.
Loki?
There's a scene on the original director's cut where George Clooney and Quentin are walking through this hallway, and they're going to the stage. They're going to the film stage where they're going to film a scene. And George Clooney's got that human guitar on his shoulder, the one that turns into like human being parts. And I think Quentin's got like a leg over his shoulder, and they are having fun, and they're not even at work yet. They're having fun and they're laughing, and Robert Rodriguez is behind the camera talking to him. And it's just like, I would have loved to go to work in an environment like that. If that's what drama, stage drama had been like in college, I would have never gotten out of it. I would have never left after my first year. I would have stayed. They were having fun, and you can tell in every bit of this movie it's fun. From the pistol that pops out of that guy's groin to Cheech Marin. Welcome, pussy lovers! Oh my god, dude, it's the gas from start to finish. From the point they burn down that gas station to the very end of the movie when they walk out of that bar, that then you find out, oh well, that's the top of this Aztec temple. Absolutely brilliant. Everything's fun. Everything's enjoyable. You, like Mandy said, you care about all the characters. You hate when someone goes down. You're like, no, not
right. Exactly. And Cheech was great, and he really was. He brought me so many laughs in this one. So, no, another great movie. And Quentin Tarantino, I always like to see it when he kind of steps out from in front of the camera, or from behind the camera into the acting role. I always enjoy watching his acting too, because he's so, I don't know, his characters are always so smart ass and funny to me. So I don't know, his little quirks. And yeah, Selma looks like a freaking goddess in this.
Yes.
Hubba hubba.
I mean, this is just.
I mean, this and number one. I mean, hubba hubba.
Yeah, she came out with that snake. When she came out with that snake, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Whoa. Let's make this. What's so amazing was it shifted major gears it went from this, these two guys on the run, these two crooks, and then
to kidnapping,
to kidnappers, to drug dealers. There's some dealing going down. They're gonna meet some guys at a bar, and then it becomes a vampire movie.
Right. It's not what you think when it's like the first part, you're like, where is this go? And then it's like, oh shit, there's vampires. No, it's so good though. It literally, your eyes are locked on the screen the entire time. Don't get me wrong, you ain't getting up when Selma walks on the screen.
Yeah.
At all. But your eyes are locked on these characters, and what the hell is going on? What is happening? You're like that the entire movie. It is so amazing.
And you've got Cheech doing like a little bit of comedy because he plays three characters. He's the border patrol agent. He's the guy at the titty twister with the microphone, and then he's their contact at the end. I think it was Salazar. I think. So he's got three roles in the movie. He's got three roles.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So freaking good.
And then we didn't even mention Harvey Keitel.
No.
As the priest with no faith.
I always wondered though, was that Robert's way of throwing out, like, if anybody thinks all Mexicans look the same, here you go, we're gonna have Cheech Marin play three different Mexicans. I always thought that was kind of like, is that what he's doing, or is this just a big joke?
Go ahead, Mandy.
Well, no, I'm wondering now too if that's because I didn't think of it like that. But yeah, I wonder if it was he trying to kind of prove a point, or was it just a big joke? I mean, don't get me wrong. Anytime Cheech shows up, I usually giggle because it's Cheech. You know what I mean? He's always funny. But yeah, I wonder why. I wonder his thought process in that one. But it's awesome.
Robert is a maverick. He's like just an undefinable, Texas guy that blends so much. He's more of a space cadet than anything. I mean, which is probably why he can do so many genres. He can just, within one movie he did so much. It's like what, 3 different genres in one movie with Dusk Till Dawn. I mean, there's like 3. And it works.
But it works.
Yeah.
Not only does it work, it works, fantastically. It is an amazing movie. It really, really is. And it's not at all what you think when you sit down to watch it. You will be so surprised. And yeah, it's another one that you watch it once, you will never forget it. And you will always be saying, from Dusk Till Dawn, like what? That shit was awesome. Just another good movie.
Before we get to the number one movie, and we'll recap We have a couple of super chats, some regalitos. Alejandro with another $2.99. Thank you, brother. Gracias, gracias. This guy is a talent. He's an amazing talent. We have his interviews and links on our channel. And he has got the movie called Monday, which was executive produced by Robert Rodriguez. I mean, so cool to have you here, man. And I think he's in. He says he's in on being on Mandy's show.
Oh my goodness! Yay! We're gonna have so much fun.
And Mag's ex.
Hello, Mags.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. Un regalito for $5. Can't listen right now. Wanted to give out 3 hearts to PAULIE, Mandy, and Loki. Yay!
Oh,
Thank you, Mags.
There's a clip. I'm gonna clip it from today's show. As far as the X, I had a joke, and I went to, because we had a huge audience at the time, right? With Midnight's Edge, they get the big audience.
Yeah.
And I said it was referring to Latin X, and we tripled down on X, and I had everyone in the chat giving me their X's, and Mag's X, but it was hilarious, guys. Hilarious.
Isn't that why she's got the X?
That's why she's got the X. God bless. And yeah, you know what? A couple people keep shouting out the mirrors. We'll do honorable mentions after we do this list. Okay. Oh wait, I meant to Heidi. 300 mirrors, and 300 mirrors is one of our newest wrenches.
Did he do the faculty too?
Yes, he did the faculty too.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Holy
Yes, he did.
I didn't even see that one. Are you freaking kidding me? Another one of my absolute favorite movies of all times with the faculty, which is Aliens. That's totally freaking different.
Almost like an invasion of the body snatchers. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And Glogo comes in with another $2. Muchísimas gracias, señor. Member of the channel. Loki, Mandy, and PAULIE must watch Rodriguez movies.
Yes.
Right.
Brandon, gracias, brother, man. If you're a member of the channel, you get we have some great private streams with filmmakers such as Alejandro. We had a live concert yesterday with a band. It was a lot of fun. We don't just do TV and film stuff here. We also do a lot of music. So consider becoming a member. Aha.
Yes.
Let me play a thank you video. So, you know what? There is no Latino Slant complete without this one. Here we go. Eso, cabrón. Viva Mexico. I had cut after he gives the grito. He's like, right? And then he's like, and he's got no teeth. All right. Hilarious. Okay, so let's count this down one more time before we get to number 1. All right, number 5, Spy Kids from 2001. Number 4 is Sin City from the year 2005. Number 3, Alita Battle Angel 2019. Number 2, From Dusk Till Dawn 1996. Just from what I just said there, any final thoughts before I throw up number 1?
Just look at how many years this dude has been making all of these incredible movies. That alone, the fact that you can go to from 96 to 2019 and all of this SJW woke type of thing, it didn't affect him. He just, dude, brushed it off and he's like, no, I'm here to make amazing movies and I'm going to keep doing it. And he is. And that's what, I mean, nowadays for you not to be in Hollywood and to just make something decent that doesn't have to fit some kind of narrative, to me alone is beautiful. And to be able to do it as amazing as Rodriguez does, it's just, it shows you not only is he amazingly talented, this dude is kick ass. He's just straight up, he's out there just doing it. And thank the Lord he has given us something good to watch all these years. Love him.
And if you go over his cast, Look, okay, you might be able to get some of these people in one movie. You may, by the skin of your teeth, be able to get some of these people in 2 movies. His actors and actresses keep coming back and wanting to. Oh yeah, Rodriguez, hell yeah,
I'm down. I'm down. Yeah,
I don't even need script. I'm in.
Yep, they don't even read the script. They're just, I'm in, and I would be too. I mean,
yeah,
he's amazing. I know I've said that a million times, but I can't think of a word that is above that, and that's what he is. He's on a whole different level when it comes to directing and pulling the best out of your actors, right?
Yes.
Most people can't do that, but he does. He pulls the best out of them, which is
So our audience, our people in the chat have been lighting up a little bit on on Twitter. Renee, that's Alita with a sombrero, and she says, "Sin salsa los tacos, por favor." Patetico. That's funny. That's funny.
That's funny, and I only knew about 5 words in that, and it was still funny.
And then Renee also says that was his answer to that 1 or 2. I love it when he opens up that briefcase. Oh, that one's coming up, dog. Oh, shh. So yeah, thank you guys for sharing. And I thought there was one more funny one. Oh, that was you, Lo.
Yeah, burning it down on Latino.
Burn it down, brother. Burn it down. Okay. Thank you guys for having fun on Twitter as well. Here we go. Number 1 with the bullet. Top Rodriguez movie of all time. Viewers poll from 1995. Desperado. That is it.
Why don't you come to your... I remember that song. This movie right here is look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, so freaking good.
And it didn't take itself too seriously. Like I said at the beginning, you had that story from Steve Buscemi.
Right.
You've got Quinn telling that story about pissing all over the bar. Oh my
God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's pissing all over the bar. He's pissing all over the bartender. He's pissing on the phone. He's pissing on the seats. And then he comes back and says, and I not only bet you, but I bet them, each one of them back there playing pool, $500 a piece, that you'd be happy about all this.
Yeah. Not only would you let me, you would be happy about it.
Yep.
Right. No, it didn't take itself too seriously, yet it did have a very serious tone to it. It didn't take itself so seriously. It's so, again, it's another one that with Rodriguez, which it seems to be kind of a little trademark with him, is so different from any other kind of movie like this. This one stands on its own, It's nothing like anything you've ever seen. It's so out there and it's so good. And damn, Selma Hayek again.
Long hair is so underrated on men. Love. I mean, Banderas was just like, So I'm not afraid to say it. He was so damn gorgeous in this movie.
He was. I
mean, both of them just oozed sensuality and badass. I was just like, ooh, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had a little like poster at a teen bop of Antonio Banderas hanging up in my locker in high school. So,
and I had the Selma Hayek.
Did you really?
Oh hell yeah, I did. Oh man. Hell yeah, her in this and from Dusk Till Dawn. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, Paulie, but this was like half remake, half sequel.
No, it was a sequel. It's a part of a trilogy, yeah.
And that first movie he did, he was doing experimental medical stuff to get the money to make this. Or the original El Mariachi.
That's out of Mariachi.
Yeah.
By now he has a budget, and he's buddies with Quentin. You know, that's why Quentin was in this. They had already met.
But can you imagine that? Can you imagine starting that first movie and doing that to get that money to make that movie and then coming back and doing this? It's
But you know, they were just so powerful. The performances were just so like powerful. Even their sex scene was just like, it just, you know, it was lovely. Of course, you know, it was wonderful to, you know, to look at, you know, if you love Salma. But then they wake up the next day, right? And she's singing to him, and he wakes up, and then there's the guys coming, one out of one mirror and the other. So he's like with the guns in front of Salma's face, and she's still singing, and then he finally is like pointing them right in her face. Get the fuck out of the way. And you know, that was great, man. I mean, you know, Desperado we just saw last night. It's better than ever, and Robert showed what he can do with some money.
Yeah. He had a good budget with this one, right? Like really
I mean, budget. Compared to the $7,000,
yeah.
Compared to $7,000, yeah. So what had happened? So he recasts the role of El Mariachi with Banderas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he's introduced to a new lover with Salma. In the first one, his lover dies, right? So what they did, they recreated it in a dream right at the beginning. So that's where you might be thinking, is this a remake? They just redid one scene from El Mariachi.
Gotcha.
And if you remember where he's playing the Canción de Mariachi, the song that I did, at the end you see Moco and his henchman with the glasses, and then Moco like lights a match off that guy's face.
Oh,
those are the
yeah.
Those are the bad guys from part one.
Yeah. That's why I was saying it was kind of like half and half. There was a little bit of a remake, and then you've got the sequel, which it is. It's a sequel, but you get a little bit of a remake in there where they kind of redid some stuff from one.
Right. A little repurposed, you know, but you know.
Well, that is also because I didn't watch the first Desperado with the first one. I saw.
Yeah.
And when I watched it, I had no idea. I thought an amazing movie. Yeah, an amazing movie.
Let me get a you know, and it's too bad Robert couldn't make it, but we'll get him at a later date. Because Robert is good friends with Carlos Gallardo. Now, Carlos was the lead actor in El Mariachi. He also put money into El Mariachi. He was also the executive producer. So he basically owns co-owns. He's got a piece of all three of those. Anything El Mariachi, Carlos has a part of. And he was in Desperado as well. He was one of Banderas' buddies that came to help shoot him up. With let me share this screen. But I'm glad you brought that up, because Carlos Gallardo was also a big part of the El Mariachi trilogy. Let me just show you real quick. Yeah, there he is. So Carlos is the guy on the far right. Let me get you another picture.
With the miniguns. He's got
this is him. This is him in the first one. This is like the first mariachi, right? That's El Mariachi. That's, you know, the one that was done for $7,000. So there's a little difference there. But Carlos has gone on to kind of self-produce a lot of films on his own. But yeah, that's he had the double. Yeah, there you go. Here's his weapons of choice. Yeah. The double guitar cases.
Love it.
Yeah. And then his buddy had the
rocket.
It was launcher. Like a rocket launcher.
Yep, it was a rocket launcher.
Yeah, man.
That is so freaking cool.
Yeah, it's always good to have a little bit. Thanks for, you know, it's good to have that little movie of trivia. in there. So yeah, and so now real fast, we'll wrap it up. I know Mandy's got to go. We'll wrap it up. Honorable mentions or movies that we did not bring up in the viewers poll. Let's start off with. You want to start off, Mandy? I'm asking,
obviously the Faculty, right? I had no idea he did that. And then now again, like I said, I never know who directs anything. I should by now, but I don't. I sit, I watch, I like, or I don't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But so I never know unless I know to look. But I didn't even know he did that. But that is like one of my all-time favorite. I mean, that like literally changes my lineup now that I know he did the Faculty, because the soundtrack for that was freaking incredible. The movie itself, I mean, come on, they're stabbing aliens in the eye, like, but they look like people, but they're stabbing them in the eyes with the pins, and it's no. This dude is freaking awesome. I can't. I had no idea that there was this much talent still left in Hollywood. And here we have Rodriguez. I'm going to watch everything he's ever done now. That's it.
Real fast, Loki, before you answer. And people in the chat, start giving me your honorable mentions. I did want to give a shout out to a couple of channel members. Big Steve says, have a good rest of your day, Paulie. Much love, brother. Courtney, where'd it go? Courtney misses you. And Courtney's one of our members. I think she's a little under the weather. So we said, in fact, I know she is. We know she's dealing with some health issues. So let's all send her a big prayer of healing mercies and love to It's Courtney. She's such a sweetheart. And Big Steve, thanks for bringing her up, brother. Thank you so much. So yeah, in the chat, give us your list. What movies did we miss? And Loki, how about you?
I know it's not as popular as the original, but A Dame to Kill For, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. You've got Mickey Rourke back. You've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You've got Bruce Willis back. That was one of Powers Booth's last movie, if it wasn't the last movie he ever did. I'm not sure. If anybody out in chat knows. But to see Powers Booth back, to see Bruce Willis, Eva Green in that movie is like, oh my God.
You had to say Eva Green.
Christopher Lloyd. There's so many. Rosario Dawson comes back. Josh Brolin's in it. Jessica Alba comes back. So many wonderful people in that movie, and the cast just rocked. You know, you've got the Faculty. You've got more Sin City than just the original movie.
4 Rooms. Are y'all? He did 4. I know.
He did one of them.
Which one did he do? Really? The Don't Misbehave.
Correct.
God, that's like my favorite one. That's like my favorite one of all of them. It's the dead hooker in the bed. Oh my God.
Right? Wait, we're talking about the ones with the little kids, right?
Yeah, with the little kids. And they find the hooker in the bed. And oh my God. That was Don't Misbehave. And he slaps that cigarette out of that kid's mouth. Oh my God. I love that. Okay, I say I'm in love with this dude. I've decided he's like my favorite director of all time.
Machete. I mean, of the ones that weren't on this list, I actually, for me, those first 3, I could be number 1 for me. Those first 3. I mean, I love Alita that much. And what was the one? I think that's it. You know, I mean, well, Predators he produced.
Yeah, he didn't direct it.
Yeah, that was directed, and I'll never forget this guy's name, Nimrod Atil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Predators was good.
Yeah, Predators was kick ass.
Really good.
Kick ass. Predators was kick ass.
I'm a huge fan of Oleg Tuktarov. To see him with that minigun, I was like, holy shit, that's my boy from back in the day, like OG UFC, like way back in the day before they had like, UFC 3000. No, this is like UFC 5. You see that Russian with that minigun and you're like, holy shit, yes. Yeah.
Alita's very underrated. Yeah, Alita was great. I loved it. Well, that's it. That's a great show. It was a great countdown, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I certainly loved having Stone Loki and Mandy. So before we leave, if y'all can let the crowd, let the chat know what you're up to the next couple days. Let's start with Loki.
I've got a little morning show, just a little morning show. I'm on at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. We have a good chat, wonderful people in there. This is such a great community, and to get to wake up and share that with you guys every single morning, it makes my day. Some people have told me I couldn't wake up and not hear your show in the morning. Well, guys, I couldn't wake up and not see you guys in chat every day and not get the opportunity to do this. I love it. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you, brother.
That's so sweet. Oh,
and speaking of sweet, also.
Like what? So yeah, you guys, I'm Mandy Summers. You can find me on my YouTube channel at Mandy Summers. I never know what I'm doing. Y'all, you guys know me. I write my schedule on my leg. I forget that I did it. And then I go take baths and forget that I even got schedules. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going somewhere after this. I don't know. I got to check for links. But I love you all to the moon and back. Please go check out my comic book, Worth the Wizard 2 Portal of Echoes. It is available on Indiegogo. And if you're not into that, go check out my next book that is coming up, which is also, we have a mailing list ready on Indiegogo. So go and check that one out as well. And follow me on social media and all of those good places. So,
well, yeah. You're going right to Merry Mayhem, right?
That's it. Yes. I'm going over to the Beta Menace.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Slantino raid right after we get off. After we get off. Muchísimas gracias a todos en el chat, la gente, mi familia. Todos son muy amables members of the Latino Slant. What a week! What do I got going on? Well, right after this, we're gonna go hang out in Merry Mayhem and go support Mandy and all those incredible people, this incredible community. I am going to record my final thoughts and words on the In the Heights debacle, and then we have Karaoke Geeks Friday night, 70s theme this Friday night.
Oh, Lord.
So everyone, take care, be well, mi gente, and again, great having Mandy back on the channel.
No, thank you. This was a blast. I love talking about movies with you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's a big joy. It's a big joy. And Loki, my brother, as always, a pleasure, man.
Oh, I love hanging out with you, brother. Anytime, anywhere, you know me. We'll tear some shit up and burn the house down.
Yeah.
I love it, Mandy.
I wanted to join in. I was excited about your excitement. I wanted to join in.
I love it.
You guys have a good night. Head on over to Merry Mayhems right now. I'll see you there in the chat. Be well, everybody.
Later, everybody.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slant. The slant.
All right, Paul, let's go.
Skull!
That's right. Get on over to Merry Mayhems. Tell them the great Slantino sent you.